friends, it's Amy at Doki Doki Forest, and today I thought I would work in my season's glue book and just make a 2-page spread for Valentine's Day. So here are the pages we are on, and I'll show you the images I have. So far, I have this, which would make a nice background, and I don't know, maybe I'll cut it up, maybe I won't. I have this couple. That was from a Reminisce cover. And I have this cute pup, because, you know, Valentine's is about love. And flowers. We've got a few different flowers, I thought, whoops, to choose from. We have this one too. And this one I fussy cut. And then we have champagne. And we have this couple embracing. Got some hearts there. And some Valentine's cards here. And I thought this was pretty. I don't know that it's Valentine's, but I don't know, I kind of was thinking like writing a letter to somebody, you know, sending a Valentine. And this was a little tag that was on something from the Dollar Tree. I don't remember what it was. Maybe a gnome. That was probably from a gnome last year. And then I have these hearts. And I have the words, Happy Valentine's Day. So that's convenient. And then I have this little heart. And some cookies. So, you know, I could have some nice sweets and treats on Valentine's. And then I have the word love. So that's what I have. I don't think, now that I'm looking at it, I don't have any chocolate. I feel like I should have chocolate, but I don't. So let's see, I'm going to take the big images. So we have some nice flowers there. And what else do we have that's big? The letter writing is also another one. I'm trying to figure out how to make a nice background. Could do something like that and have them there. And then over here, could do something like that and then just have, I could cut this just so it says like I love you at the bottom there. Or I could have it, or made with love. Well, maybe not. I don't know, but having that with made with love. Probably the I love you would be better. So maybe something like that. And then, you know, you can just put some of these things in there. Just kind of glue those in. Something like that. So I think we're just gonna go for it today. It's just gonna start gluing. So let's get this image down. Just trim off a little bit of these edges. I don't have too many pages I want to do for Valentine's, but just a little something. And this glue book is the one that Ker and I are doing our hashtag using the same images in. So most of the book is images that we're doing together, but some of these pages, like the holiday pages, are creator's choice. So we decided that we could do Christmas like that. Well, actually, the first one was Halloween. We decided Halloween and Christmas and Valentine's Day, we would just do creator's choice. We'd be able to do our own pages without having to have the same ones, just because it is a season's glue book. So we still wanted to mark the holiday, but we didn't really have a magazine that we could both use to do these. So this is our little space in between when we get to do our own thing. And then after this, or actually I should say before this, I did the birds, and Ker did too. We both did our Birds and Blooms winter spread. So then there will be this Valentine's page, or 2 pages, and then after this will be our digital kit winter spread. And that digital kit is the one that you can go and download for free. So really quick, I'll just remind you so that way you don't miss out, that Ker and I both made different digital kits you can go download on our Patreon, and it's for free. So I have these ones, which I'll show you. And you just head over to my Patreon. The information's down below. And you can just find the post. It'll say winter freebies. And then you can just download these. And you can cut them out and use them. I already cut one out here. I have to reprint this page probably. So those are mine. And you can go ahead and print those out. And then Ker has 4 different pages she has over on her Patreon. So you want to go visit her too. And this is Ker. Her channel is My Take at the Lake, and I'll have her link down below too. So just so you know, if you want to play along with us, because after the Valentines, I'll be using all of these to make the next winter spreads. And so you can do it as well. And then, you know, it's just kind of fun to see if we have anything the same. And it's really fun to just see how different everything is. So that's my quick PSA. But I just want you to know that those things are free, so you can grab them, even if you don't want to play along. I would love if you do, but even if you don't want to, you know, you can still go and grab them and use them in your glue book. And, you know, just remember, they're just for personal use, because I don't own those pictures. Those are all different illustrators and stuff, so you just want to use them for your personal stuff. Now, let's get personal with this couple. Now, I don't like this guy, you know. I think she is, like, really cute. This guy, though, I think she needs a new guy. Yeah, let's just cut her out and let's audition some new dudes for her, because this guy's just not doing it for me. I know, like, maybe it's cute and, you know, he's like, oh, all surprised you got a kiss, but I don't know, I just don't really like it. So, for me personally, we're gonna get rid of this guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy, you know, but like, just not what we're looking for. Maybe I'll keep him and I'll just put him over here somewhere. I don't know. He has a good expression. It is funny. So I might still use that. Now let me see. Do I want to use my little scissors? I have like these big scissors that are like my trusty scissors I've had forever. And these are just, you know, nothing special. Acme Preferred Stainless. I don't know, they just cut better than any other scissors. And I've had them for like 20 years. So I have other pairs of scissors and I like them, but I just love these. And maybe it's just because I've had them for so long. They've been on lots of creative journeys with me. Alright, so that's pretty good. Oh, and I was going to say, I have these are the little like Tim Holtz scissors. So they're really good for getting in and doing some super fussy cutting, which I don't always have the patience to do, like super fussy cutting, but I love when other people do it. Alright, so let's do this, or maybe I'll put her over here. Let's audition some dudes for her. Okay, so here we go. So here's dude number 1. Let's see how they look. She could be like, oh, let's see. They kind of go together, right? But he doesn't look like he's in love. I don't know, maybe that's not a good Valentine's one. Then we have, how about this guy? We have Sweeney Todd. No, I don't think, oh my gosh, that's kind of funny. But no, we're not gonna use that this time. I have not actually seen this movie still. I can't believe it. Then we have the amazing Ewan McGregor. This image I've had for like 20-something years. Oh, that's, I do like that. But we're going to save this one because I actually have 2 of these. And I have one that has been on my refrigerator for seriously like 20 years. I think that's how old this is. This is, I think, from the 90s. I don't know. But, look at that. Okay, let's put that away. And I have this image of Nathan Fillion. And I mean, at least he looks happy, but she's kind of looking up at nothing if I put him there. So is our best bet this guy? And is that a good image for Valentine's? Because, like I said, he doesn't look interested. Maybe I have to go back to my pile and see who else I can find. All right, hold on. Let me go look and I'll be back. Okay, I have some more men to try out with her. Here's who I have found. Ready? So she could be like, oh, Mr. Stark. I found that I don't have a lot of images of men. I have a lot of pop culture and stuff, but I think I'm just very picky. It's hard for me to find pictures of men I like. So I have, like, you know, Robert Downey Jr. Or how about Professor Snape? Or how about Han Solo? I kind of like that. I know his head's way bigger, but isn't that kind of cute? I still don't know what she's looking at, though. She's looking up here. So, I don't know. Or how about James Dean? She could be looking up at James Dean. Or how about this stud? No. Let's see. Oh, here's a nice guy. We have Lucius Malfoy. No? Okay. Oh, how about this one? Ready? How about Kylo Ren? Adam Driver. Or Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. She's like, wow, look at that man from the future. I have this guy who I love this whole pose, but you know, he does not look pleased to be with her at all, but I do love this picture. And what else did I find? I found this picture of, it's Bill Moyer, right? He was Bill on, oh my gosh, what was that show called? Oh, True Blood. I can remember Sookie Stackhouse. Yeah, on True Blood, he was Bale. I kind of like that, except his head gets chopped off. And I think that was it for my men. Oh, and I found this lady who I thought was kind of funny. She's like, oh, the horror of Valentine's Day. I kind of want to stick her on there too. Maybe she's horrified by like the one that this girl has chosen. So let's see. Who would horrify this lady? What did you guys like? Some of these are just kind of too small. Like Lucius is awesome, but he's just a little bit too small. You know, unless I could do something like that. And she's like, wow, look at that guy. Kind of feel like maybe Han Solo? This is actually a postcard, an old postcard. Look at that. From the Disney store, $1. I don't know. Do I go with this one? He seems so... James Dean is awesome, but like he looks so disinterested though, right? Well, maybe that's why she's horrified. She's like, you can't be with him. But that's not really a good story for Valentine's, is it? This is what happens with me. I start getting into the stories. Oh, I've got it. Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Hold on. What if we did this? She's like, I'm picking my pup. I'm going to spend Valentine's Day with my puppy. And these guys are like, what? You can't be serious. You're choosing the dog. And she's like, well, yes. He's loyal and faithful and cuddly. What do you think? Should we go with this? We could put them here. So I could do that. I could have that there. And then I'll just put an image here, and I could put something else here too. Should I cut them out? I wonder if I should cut them out and put them on this page. So many decisions. So many decisions, in fact, that we are just going to speed this right up and do a voiceover, because there are just so many times when I'm thinking, I'm taking in how it looks. There's long pauses where I'm not talking, and that's sort of why it's hard for me to do a real-time video. So you got to see some real-time, and now you'll get to see this. Still, you'll see my decisions, but at least it'll be a little quicker. Now here's where I remembered, I could check my little file system I have here where I collect my different images for my color glue book, and I have each color separated. And I thought I could check pink and I could check red and see if I have anything I've saved there that looks kind of Valentine-y. So I did. I found some scraps of paper that are just colors, no images on them. It's just like a scrap of pink paper. And I thought that would be perfect for perhaps that little spot over there that I have where I want to cover up where the composition notebook paper is showing. And I love this flower border, and I thought the red looked really nice with the black and white image of the couple. So I think I'm going to keep that sort of a theme with those reds on the right, and then on the left, we'll figure that out. The left seems to be more cutesy, and the right is a little more, I won't say risque, but it's kind of like there's a sweet side, and then there's a more saucy side. I don't know if it's saucy. Anyway, love comes in many different forms. So I'm going to glue down the things I know I like. And I have the right side pretty much figured out with what I want to put for the background. And then, I can figure out if there's anything I want to put on top of that, then I can figure that out later. And I always feel like the layering part is easier than for me getting down that whole background. Because once I have the background down, it feels like, okay, now I can just hold different pieces up to it and decide, do they fit? Do I like it? Do I not like it? So it makes it kind of easier. So this is the part for me where I feel like I have to do a little more construction, figuring out how to get the images to work just right. And you don't have to. You could just put down some things and then put it aside and come back to it later. Put some images down, glue them, and then if you find a stash of Valentine's images, or you happen to get a catalog in the mail and it has an image in it, then you can go ahead and cut that out and just add it in as you go. So this I was really happy about, because now I have these chocolate truffles, and this was from a Christmas spread, but I figured the colors look like Valentine's, and chocolates, truffles, these are for all holidays. So I at first was going to put the whole round image, cut out each circle like this, like I'm doing now, and put it in there. But then I realized those half circles are actually perfect for going right in at the seam and then coming out. So I can start with a base layer of those half circles, and then any spots I have in between, I can go ahead and cover up with the full circle images. And this is where I realized, wait, I glued those up way too high. I wanted those to be starting at the seam and then build up from there. And it's kind of nice too, because then I use those images that get cut off. They were absolutely perfect for having them, just come right out of that seam, like I was saying. So that worked out, and I almost feel as if they look like they could be flowers. They could be chocolates, but they also look like flowers with those pretty cupcake wrappers behind them. And I did decide to go in and fussy cut this letter and tulip. I thought this would look really cute. Oh, and I really wanted this made with love phrase as well. So whether I use it here or whether I use it later, I just know I wanted to keep that. So here's our sweet page on the left. We have our lady with her puppy, and we are ready to glue. So I'm going to glue her down first, And I'm going to leave her arm unglued for now because I know I kind of wanted to have the puppy's paw hanging over it. And now I'm just positioning it. I had to move it down because the puppy's ears were going off the page, and I definitely wanted the full ears. They're just so cute and big. And then I like this envelope being down there because it covers up the bottom of the girl's arm is like this straight edge. So I was happy I had the envelope and then these two little puppies, which I found in a little catalog. Like I was saying, it came in the mail. It was the paper store, and it had some cute little things like those puppies hugging, and that little heart I put above the dog's head is a little container of chocolates, and that was in that little flyer too. And then on the right, I just want to add in the champagne, of course, the Happy Valentine's Day, and I felt like it really just needed just a little something in that top left. I didn't want anything big, but I had some small hearts I could cut out and stick up there. So I was happy with that. I found two, then I found one more, which was great because I really felt like it needed one more. And I did also add a candle to that left page at the bottom there. And now that we are all done, I will return you to our regularly scheduled program. And I think that is pretty good. Unless I added her here going, oh my gosh, get a room. I feel like this lady could be on so many pages. I love this. Like, oh, can you believe these two? Oh, anyway, this is too much fun. I want to add her to everything. So those are my Valentine's pages. I'll show you up close now. I've got my 2 pages of love. And then we'll move on to more winter images. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Let me know if you think she should have gone with one of the other choices that I had. I would love to know. And if those were your choices, who would you have picked? The puppy or someone else? So have a great day today, and I will see you again soon.